Welcome to Ether Insights. Welcome to Ether Insights. In today's video, I will walk you through this new platform called fxhash on Tezos blockchain. And this is a generative art platform on the Tezos blockchain that recently came out and has been taking everyone by the storm. So all of a sudden, once a hen website went away, fxhash was introduced on Twitter, and the first token that was minted was by one of its founders, and it quickly went viral. Anyone could just go in and mint a generative art collection based on some of their guidelines, and you could start selling it on the secondary marketplace, which we'll take a look here in a second. So this is the secondary marketplace, and you can have your artwork traded in here, and you could just go and publish your token. You could choose the number of mints you want people to mint, and the number of pieces you want people to mint. And you can also use their sandbox to just test the token before you mint, and then finally you can mint your token by just clicking on this button and following the guidelines here. So the way you would create a new token is just click on mint generative token, and obviously you would do this after you test everything in the sandbox. But anyways, I wanted to quickly walk you through my experience with fxhash. Like I just went through, fxhash is a generative art platform on the Tezos blockchain. The unique thing about this this platform is you upload your package of files that contains HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files, just like you would have for a web front-end file, front-end website. And the goal is to really present your art on the HTML page, and when everything loads up, you have this art or this animation that people can see, and have that tokenized on the blockchain. So really interesting stuff. Each token will be unique, because the way you are supposed to set up your project is you'll need to use randomness in your project, and this randomness will be based off of the transaction hash of you minting the token on the Tezos blockchain. So whenever you mint the NFT, that transaction hash will be supplied to the script that you have, and the person who will mint the token will get something unique based on the transaction hash. So that's really unique and interesting aspect of this platform. And the other cool thing about this platform is there's a marketplace for you to use for the primary drop, or right after the primary sells out, you can start trading things on the secondary marketplace. So this is built in from, I think, the day one, which made this platform really, really interesting for both artists and collectors. This platform is accessible because this is not a gated platform. Anyone can just go and submit the project and create a project. This is not vetted by a central team, a curation team, or anything like that. So pretty much anyone can do a project in here. with one single thing to note is as you make a platform open, it gives scammers and people who just copy projects a chance to just fool a few people, especially when they use the name of the artist, a popular artist, and try to scam people. So ungated has its drawbacks as well, but mostly it gives anyone a chance to mint whenever they want to, right? So this is, I think, a plus point. So this platform is accessible. The other great part is the transaction fees are so low that you don't even notice it compared to something like Ethereum, and it really makes it easy for a lot of artists to create projects, knowing that it will not be a huge investment just in terms of gas fees like in Ethereum. And the other thing is it's also using a proof of stake chain, which is using energy efficiently. So that might be something that artists may consider. And this is also fun, right? It's people wouldn't use this if this wasn't fun. The fun comes in the theory of minting the right token before it sells out, and once it sells out, you can probably make something back on the secondary market. Or for some people, it just might be just about the art. You because of this new platform, you get access to all of these new artists publishing different kinds of arts, and it's just a way for you to collect. Regardless of what you're using this platform for, if you're creating, there's fun in all sides of things. Like when you're creating, as you see new images form, and as you adjust the images in the viewport, and you get testing, it becomes really fun. And as you do new things, you probably make some mistakes, and these mistakes turn into some interesting ideas for your generative piece. Those are the times when you when this really becomes fun for both creators and collectors. For me personally, I got some help from the fxhash Discord channel, and they were pretty helpful, really quick in responding to any questions that I had. So that was really fun and great to have. I also refined, and I mentioned this on Discord, is I really refined my front-end skills, like some HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, just to get the image looking nice. And finally, looking at all the other artists create all of these cool pieces is really inspiring. As I'm publishing and navigating the website, and we'll do that in a bit. So if I go to explore, I can look at all of these tokens being created and minted, and there's some really interesting pieces here that you can just explore, open live, and really have fun. I'll quickly show you my piece that I minted recently. Under creations, you can see I'm Ether Insight, and Genscapes is the project that I recently did. I minted a couple, but 9 other tokens were bought by other people, so which is really interesting. Really inspiring to me. It gives me, just making me do more interesting things. But this is the project that I minted. This is how it looks like. Just one of the example tokens, and yeah. So I created, I chose the royalty, I chose the price, I chose how many pieces I want. So if you like this kind of art, consider checking my art out, and maybe even buying one if you can, or if you want. But if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. What do you think of the fxhash platform? And yeah, so far I think it's really interesting. You can go to the marketplace, trade things, sell some things, buy some things, publish new things on using the sandbox, test things, using the sandbox. Get a bunch of support on the Discord channel for the website, um, and really a really interesting platform altogether. Really fun platform overall. Check it out. And the next step is, I encourage you all to see if we can publish a project out there. It's become really easy to publish something. You just learn about this this drawing library called p5.js. It lets you draw things really easily, and once you start playing, at the whole project is just filling in your code for your art, and everything will be can be used. That's already set up. The template can be used. All you need to supply is your code for your art, and then it'll show up as a image. So I'm encouraging all of you to see if we can mint a project. If you do mint a project, and if this video kind of gave you some motivation, then feel free to drop me a comment, or if you just have any questions when you're trying to mint a project out, just let me know, and I'll try to see if I can help. You can reach out to me on Twitter as well, and send me a DM or tag me in a post, and I'll try to reply as I can. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video.